millions of Americans watched their savings disappear. One day, the economy looked unstoppable. Soon after, banks were closing and businesses were failing. This was the beginning of the Great Depression. Imagine a man named Frank in 1929. Frank works the front counter of a small hardware store in Ohio and manages to save a little money. One afternoon, he walks into his local bank to deposit his paycheck. The banker glances at the balance in Frank's account and leans forward slightly.
You know,
He says.
that money could be doing more for you.
Frank assumes he means a better savings account. Instead, the banker points to a newspaper filled with rising stock prices.
You should put some of it in the market.
Frank laughs because he sells hammers for a living. He has never owned a stock.
Stocks only go up in the long run.
For a while, that seems completely true. By the late 1920s, factories are producing goods faster than ever. Around this time, Frank buys shares in a company whose products he sees people buying every week. The price rises and keeps rising. A new habit spreads through Wall Street. Investors start buying stocks on margin. Instead of paying the full price, someone pays a small portion and borrows the rest. If the price rises, the investor sells the stock, repays the loan, and keeps the profit. But borrowing money quietly changes the rules. If the price of a stock falls, the lender wants the money back. In October 1929, the market finally stops rising. Prices begin to fall. Investors who borrowed money are forced to sell their stocks. Selling pushes prices down further, forcing even more investors to sell. Frank hears the news through his living room radio. The stock he proudly bought months earlier is suddenly worth far less, but the damage does not stay in the market. Banks had been connected to those loans. When investors cannot repay them, banks begin failing. People panic and rush to withdraw their savings. But banks do not keep everyone's money in a vault. When thousands of people demand their money at once, the banks cannot provide it. Businesses lose access to loans and workers lose their jobs. Frank notices the change inside his store as customers stop buying tools and radios. By the early 1930s, millions of Americans could not find work. The same system that had made people rich so quickly had begun pulling the entire economy down with it. If you want to support this channel, consider subscribing. Thank you for watching and stay curious.